Good morning, polar bears. So we're going to go ahead and get started with another story this week with our story of the week. For this week's story, I want a little bit of a change of pace. Typically, we might talk about a famous murder or a cult leader, but this week we're talking about a famous theft. I love watching bank heist movies or robbery movies because there's always this one scene where they basically break it down and show how it all happened. We might not get that here. So this is the Isabella Stewart Gardner Museum theft. On March 18th, 1990, 13 works of art were stolen from the Isabella Stewart Gardner Museum in Boston in the wee hours of the morning. Apparently, two guards at the museum said they saw two men posing as police officers responding to a disturbance call. Just imagine them walking into the museum and being like, "Hey, we heard something. There was some sort of a call, and guess what? You're probably going to believe them." So these two men were obviously not cops. The eventual thieves then had the guards tied up and ended up using the next few hours, again, hours, to steal artwork from the museum that was valued at $500 million. That's $500 million. So one of the most famous paintings stolen was the Concert by Vermeer. So the thing about this painting is that there's this artist only really had 34 known paintings in the world, um, and so this was thought to be the most valuable unrecovered painting in the world. Since then, remember this happened in 1990. No arrests have been made, and no works of art have been recovered, which is crazy. However, in 2015, the FBI claimed they identified the thieves as two local mobsters. They lacked strong evidence, however, and they were really relying on a lot of interrogations and undercover officers in order to get a lot of this information. The mobsters, however, they believed shortly died after the heist. So the FBI refused to name the men, however, and are still working for still looking for the unrecovered works of art today. So the museum is actually offering a bit of a reward. If you have any information that would help the museum recover these 13 works of art, guess what? They're willing to pay $10 million for the information. So this is straight out of a movie, y'all. This is usually, you hear about, well, something was stolen and it was recovered shortly after. Not this time. All right, y'all. I'll see y'all next week. If you have any suggestions for a story that you want to hear, please just email me, okay? All right, see y'all.